Hi, I've created this sequence for you to help during periods of anxiety. And for our practice today, I'd recommend having 2 blankets, 2 blocks, and a bolster if you have them. To begin, we'll be seated, so find a comfortable position, and I'd recommend being elevated. Take your hands onto your thighs and close your eyes. Feel the weight of your pelvis and your thighs on the floor, and see if you can relax your bones deeply. And feel a rise up through your spine, lengthen the back of your neck, and your chin dropping just slightly. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Observe your breath how it is right now without making any changes to it. And then I'm going to invite you to lengthen your breath so that your inhale matches your exhale, and so that it feels easy. Expanding your rib cage, feeling the breath come all the way up to your collarbone on the inhale, and you can draw in the low belly on your exhale. Okay, you can keep your eyes closed or open them to a soft gaze, and we'll take arms overhead, flipping the palms up and inhaling arms overhead, reaching up through your side body. Exhale, reaching out to the side, lowering the arms. Follow your breath for these. Flipping the palms out, reaching out, lowering the arms down. Extend all the way through your fingertips when you reach up. One more time, linking movement to the breath. Okay, we're going to add on. Keep the right arm down and inhale the left arm up. And exhale, plant into your right hand and release over to the side. Inhale up through the center. Other arm up. And exhale, side bending. Inhale, pinwheeling the arms. One arm floats down while the other goes up. And then exhale, shoulder blade goes down the back as you bend into the hand on the ground. Nice deep breath. One more time each side. Inhaling through the center and lowering the arm down. Okay, we're gonna come onto the mat face up. Make sure you have room to extend your arms overhead when you lie down. Walk your heels in close to your bum. Have the feet about hip width apart. And then we'll inhale, press through the hip or press through the feet to lift the hips. And then exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, pressing through the entire surface of the feet to lift the hips, bringing the weight up onto the shoulders and soften the front of the throat. And your exhale brings you down. This is Dviparapitham. Inhaling to lift. And exhale, then release down. This time, add the arms. Inhale your arms overhead while you lift the hips. And let the backs of the hand touch the floor. And then exhale, taking the hands back down to your sides, palms down to the floor. See if you can lower the hips and the hands at the same time. Inhale up. When you reach the top of the movement, allowing the hands to touch the floor. Exhale, then move to lower. Follow your breath. One last time. Take a free breath once you're down. On your next exhale, roll onto your side and use your hands to come up. Okay, we're gonna come all the way up to standing. If you know you have tightness in your hips or hamstrings, please have your blocks at the top of the mat so that you can rest your hands. If you don't have blocks, you could have a chair to place your hands on instead. Then we'll stand with the feet at hip distance apart. So rather than outer hip, we're looking for hip joint distance apart. Okay, so your heels are placed underneath the hips. Inhale your arms overhead, reach up. Forward fold to Uttanasana, hinge at the hips, take your hands down to the block or the floor. Drop the weight of the spine and the head. And we'll move in and out of this a few times. Inhale up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Flat back as you go down. Then allow the spine to curve, head to drop. Inhale up. Keep the head down until you're up standing, and then bring it up. Exhale, fold. Please follow your own breath. It's okay if you're going at a different pace than I am. Okay, the next time you go down, we will stay in the forward fold, hinging at the hips, strong in the low belly, then release the head. Let weight travel through your hands, please.
Make sure that you're pressing through both the ball of the foot and the heel of the foot. On your inhale, you can find ease, maybe even coming out of the pose a little bit. And on your exhale, you can draw the low belly into the spine to find a deeper fold. You can have a slight bend in the knees to find a greater release of the low back. And if you're already quite flexible, you can work with straight legs, but avoid hyperextension. Okay, our inhale will bring us up, flat back, engage your low belly. Inhale, rise. Reach the arms overhead. Exhale, release the arms down, stand tall. And take a deep breath. Great. We're going to take a moving variation of Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1, and it's going to involve hinging at the hips again. So either blocks or a chair if you know you're tight, otherwise you'll be able to take your hands down to the floor. When we fold forward, we'll be taking our belly onto the thigh. Okay. So let's start with the left foot forward, right foot back. You should be able to roll something between your heels, so give yourself some width between your heels. The back foot is mostly pointed forward, just kicked out to the side a bit. Torso faces forward towards the top of the mat, and then even the reach between your legs. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, bend the front knee over the ankle. Inhale here. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Fold forward with a straight spine. Drop the head. And inhale to stand. Please follow your breath for these. Draw the low belly in and up as you fold. The next time you're up, stay up. Even though you are finding effort through the grounding down of your legs and the reaching up of your arms, can you find some ease and stillness inside? Soften your gaze and your jaw. Relax the neck as much as possible. Your next exhale will bring your arms down. Shift the weight into your front foot and bring the back foot up. Take a free breath. And we'll take a big step back with the left foot, right foot forward. Balancing the reach between the feet. Feel that all the way through your hips, and then inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend front knee over ankle, strongly rooting through the back heel. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. So taking hands to the floor, blocks, or chair. If you don't have any props at all, you can simply hinge forward as much as is comfortable for you, and then bring yourself back up. Meet yourself where you're at. Link the movement to your breath. The next time you're up, stay up. Endeavoring to find a stillness inside, even though you're actively reaching through the arms and feeling the strength of your legs. Smile if you're able. Okay, on your next exhale, the arms will come down. Shift the weight into the front foot and bring the back foot up. And take a free breath. Okay, we are returning down to the ground again. Come on down to your knees. Place the hands under the shoulders. On your exhale, take the elbows straight back. Lower yourself onto your belly. Walk your legs together, and your feet together. Palms face up, forehead on the floor. Shalabhasana. Take a free breath. On the next exhale, draw low belly in and up. And inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower yourself back down. Inhale to lift. Arms up, legs up, chest up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lifting chest, arms, and legs at the same time. Exhale, lower. Next time you come up, we will stay up. Inhaling. Take your gaze forward. Shoulder blades down the back. Turning on the backs of the arms. Venture to have the weight traveling through your belly and lifting the ribs off the floor. But again, meet yourself where you're at today. Okay, your next exhale takes you down. Turn your head to the side, close your eyes, and take a rest. Okay, Place your hands by your shoulders and then push through your hands, rock back onto your knees. We're gonna come onto our backs again. So sitting down, rolling yourself down onto your back. On your exhale, draw low belly to the spine and draw your knees into your chest. Take your hands on top of your knees and your fingers pointing down towards your toes for Apanasana. Begin with the arms straight. On your exhale, draw the low belly to the spine and bring your knees into your chest. On your inhale, straighten the arms, release the knees away. So the catalyst for this movement is the low belly contracting. And the arms can gently assist and support. I invite you to close your eyes. Stay really connected with your breath and the movement of this pose. See if you can keep your lower legs and feet totally relaxed and let the power come from just below your belly button. Notice if your chin is lifted. And allow it to be neutral or drawn down a little bit. If you're unable to do that naturally, you can place a pillow or a blanket under your head. Okay. Keep the stomach engaged and lower the feet to the floor. And take a rest. Release the weight of your shoulders. On your exhale, roll to the side. Use your hands to come up to a seat. And take your two folded blankets. Actually, if you have a block and you know you're tight in the hips, I would have you have this elevation. And you'll come to sit on top of that. Because I know I'm a little bit more open, I'll go ahead and just sit on one folded blanket. And then what I'm gonna do with the other one is fold it in thirds. We're gonna take Paschimottanasana, which is a seated forward fold. I'm gonna have the bolster on my lap. So if you have other pillows from around your house, that will be great. If you don't have any support at all, you could always take this pose with the elbows down and your hands in your forehead. Okay, otherwise you'll have the bolster up against your abdomen. And then your roll on top. We'll inhale with a straight spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips and allow the forehead to rest onto the support. Allow your arms to release into gravity. Allow the front of your throat to be very soft. Take the gaze down the cheeks with the eyes closed. If you are on more height and you have space underneath your knees, you could also place a pillow or a blanket underneath the knees. Check in with your head and neck and see if you can fully drop the weight of your head. Equalize your inhale and your exhale. Nice deep breaths. Okay, place your hands on the floor. Your inhale will bring you up. Keep your head down. And then allow the head to come up at the very end. Move your props to the side. And then we'll all take a seat on a block. Again, if you don't have the specific prop, finding something with a nice lift. We're gonna take the right heel across so that the bottom knee is toward the midline of the pose and the other foot across. If you try to get in this position and your body's like, heck no, you can keep the bottom leg straight, taking the knee towards the line of your belly button. And if you still can't go across, you can take the other foot here. Or heck, whatever works, so that you can feel that you can drop weight through both of your sit bones easily, okay? Ardha Matsyendrasana is a twist. We're gonna go towards the top leg, and we're gonna keep a vertical spine today. Okay, so make sure that you can feel weight coming through both sit bones. Inhale. And exhale, twist towards the top leg, bringing the other fingertips behind you, and complete the twist with your head and neck. Your inhale can ease you out of the twist. The exhale, you can draw the low belly to the spine and perhaps go a little further into the twist. Can be really small movements in and out of this. On your next inhale, release the twist. Okay, we'll take the second side. Finding the leg configuration that works for your body. Make sure you can feel through both of your sit bones. Inhale. And then we'll twist on our exhale. Allowing yourself to find an expansion and ease with the inhale and a deepening on your exhale. Belly is soft on the inhale, low belly draws in on the exhale.
And your inhale will bring you out. Okay. Now we're going to set up for final relaxation. And I'm going to recommend to have legs elevated today. So whatever props you have around to do that. I'm going to take my blocks end to end, 2 folded blankets on top, and then a little bit of space in between so that my heels and lower legs are supported here and my knees by the bolster. Okay, and then we'll come to lie down with the palms up at your sides. If your chin lifts at all, please have a pillow or blanket under your head. And begin by scanning the body for any tension and see if you can consciously let it go, releasing your weight more fully into gravity. You can let go of scanning and relax deeply. Prepare yourself to move. Roll onto your side at the bottom of an exhale. And rest. And use your hands to come up. Find a comfortable seat. Okay, and then take your hands together at your heart, close your eyes. Notice how the quality of your breath, your mind, emotional body, physical being has changed. And then we'll bow our head, honoring the wisdom of our hearts. Okay, thank you so much for taking the time to practice with me today.